Hello everyone, I'm Michael, and today we're going behind the scenes. Well, let's start off by saying it happens in the basement. So there's probably going to be this echo. And this is the main experimenting, I want to say, area. Got this foam down here on the ground. We got this just massive box. Probably contains about 400 to 500 random Hot Wheels doubles, pieces that won't go down the track, some classics here, you know. But I mean, you see how it's all, I mean, it's not worth anything. It's just all beat up. There's another one. Yeah, that one's pretty nice, but we're not going to use it. It's nothing's going to happen. Even some micro machine stuff in here. So that's the sofa there. This is the soccer that we were doing. Didn't really go through, get the views, expectations, thoughts that we were hoping for. There's the 6 lane over there. That's how it all started, really. And just kind of grew from there. Extra track pieces are there, and gosh, out in the hallway, they're everywhere. That's the golf down the stairs right there. You put that on the bottom of the stairs and hit golf balls down the stairs. So yeah. Anyway, on to the main event here. Let's take a look back. And this is it. My niece used to live here, so the wall used to be pink and white stripes, and it was all the way around. And you can see some more there. Try to cover it up a little bit so it's not so girly or doesn't come in our videos. This is actually Kyle's, Mr. Kyle's bassinet when he was just a few months old, and now it holds some Hot Wheels. Let's go up here. The shadows are going to be crazy around here because we got this one bulb that's 200 watts right there, and then back over here we've got, you know, the regular 60. So the shadows are just everywhere. There's one spot we stand, and you can't go pretty much anywhere else without your shadow being seen. So we're just going to see a lot of them here. Closer look here at Overlook Hill. Probably some stuff that, unless you follow us on Instagram, probably not going to see, not going to, you know, understand the finer details. I think this is one of the shots that we had on Instagram at one point, overlooking the track. It's actually sitting on, let's see if I can back up here. This is like an old, like a filing, I don't even know what to call it, it's not a filing cabinet, but almost reminds me of, like, you know, teachers who work in high schools and stuff, and they have their mailboxes, you know, they go to get their mailbox out and all that. So that's what this is right here. You know, we've stored some cars in here. We've got all of our tools and hidden stuff down underneath there. There's actually this box here underneath the starting line, and it connects to these lights. There's a light that's hanging right there, you can see it, you know, and there's a light down there at the very start that actually turned green, but we haven't used them yet because they're wired here to a switch. We actually need somebody to flip the switch and then somebody to then push the button up here to release. So working on that. We got some new, you know, there's new models we're looking at where you just simply push a button and they take off. So, and there's Richard down there. See Richard in his white shirt. Let's come around here. This is just, you know, fake, obviously fake, but, you know, just $25 for a roll at Home Depot. Nothing expensive here. That's just dandelions that we got at the train store, and threw them on there. This a lot of our stuff that's off camera and you see it for like a split second is Plasticville stuff because it doesn't cost a lot, but there's some finer details going on back here. There's the garage area. Here's the police department. Over here, I mean, this is another thing, you know, Plasticville. This is the, it's a station, it's a train station. We use it as a medical center. It has something like a, you know, there's a mailbox. Nobody's ever going to see the mailbox. 2019, year it all got started. Got the H on there, so you know it's a hospital. This has been a common shot when we have semis back here. The tower, we just added another tower over there. And we got these flags at the train store. And if you look closely, see if we can get in here. See if we can zoom in on it all. There we go. There's only 48 stars on the flag. Now I told somebody that, and I was expecting them to laugh at me, and they said, well, no, actually they do the same thing at Disney World, Disneyland, because if it has 48 stars on it, they don't have to take it down at night. I don't know if that's true or not, but, you know, it kind of made me feel like, oh, okay, you know, not bad. You see the changes that we've made, you know, old start line, or excuse me, old finish line, new finish line that we're using right now. Of course, fast bill. This is the, if you watched NASCAR Race 1, then you know that this is the picture that we took. And these guys are just, maybe got some blue tack on there. And then you see just a little tiny bit right there. You know, we'll clean that up before we go racing again. And that's how the pictures are taken. No, they're not coming around the corner 80 miles an hour, and then we're, you know, all of a sudden just taking this great, amazing photograph. Elderberry Company, obviously a big sponsor. Put their link in almost every video that we do now, because if you purchase from that link, then they give us a percentage back, helps out the track. So you see elderberry stuff all over the place. Still trying to sell this Victory Lane here, but no big takers. So just kind of did away with the for sale stuff and the signage up here, and just kind of put in our own, you know, get a little fake news, Kentucky Fried Cancer, you know, fail, stuff of that nature. This CFCR Real Estate, though, we're trying to do something with that. It's not a real company, obviously. Another sign right there, but then we put these houses back here, and as people, you know, move in, then we'll have more people, you know, watching from over there. Got a resident over here, you know, on top of the roof watching the races, you know, just maybe small stuff that you don't even recognize. Our storage up there. You can see where we tried to do the blue paint really thick on the pink stripes, and then not so thick on the white, to try to give this like cloud appearance. And I don't know if it's doing that or not, but I haven't had too many complaints. I mean, you can see right there, I mean, above the NASCAR sign, I mean, you see the hint of pink right there, just a touch of it, but it almost looks like a sunset or something. So it's not terrible. It's not too noticeable. Got our police over here. Our hatchbacks up there. There's more hatchbacks, and those are all of our Formula One, our Mario Karts up there, our lawnmowers. Got some shopping carts up there in the corner, and there's a treasure hunt up there that we found. That was big for us. I mean, guys are always posting, hey, I found a treasure hunt, you know, and I'm like, man, I can't find one to save my life. So we found one that's just sitting up there. Parking lot, limousine. I mean, it's stuff that you just never even look at. I mean, there's parking meters here, actually, if we zoom in here. But I mean, just stuff that we're never really going to look at. Another thing, there are lots of guys peeing on trees here. They're kind of sporadic throughout, but a lot going on. You can see where the cones used to be those yellow ones, and we replaced them with these. We just haven't done the touch up. Oh, looks like the dog died. Something happened there. These ones are still running after each other, though. They're still kicking. Got the tried to cover up. You got a news vehicle here, you know, broadcasting, but it's World Cup, it's soccer, so we tried to have him there, have the cameraman right there, but yeah, just kind of cover it up there with the 6, which is also down here near the bottom. As we go, look at all of our news vans. I mean, that's a weather van. You know, there's another weather van right there, the silver one, but you know, this gray stuff right here is just carpeting at Home Depot again, just nothing fancy at all. But we did have to get an entire roll, so it cost $20, and all we need is this. You see the gray? There's all the gray that we used, and we had to buy, you know, spend $20. Same thing with this stuff. You know, this stuff is, you know, a little more expensive, but we didn't need too much of it. I mean, I know there's a lot of green, but we really didn't need a whole lot, believe it or not. We'll talk about the structure. You know where this box is right here. We already looked at that, this filing system. So that's what this whole unit is right here, this whole thing. This is a piece of plywood, and we can come back here and see it, you know, right there, and see how thick it is there. And then underneath, all that is hollow. There's nothing there. Nothing there at all. This is actually the same piece of plywood that was used up there. It was just cut right here. So the whole piece of plywood was this thick, and we just cut this part off. So now it's that coming down, nice flat surface until it gets to the end. So holding it up, this nice center block here. We've got our extra support back here with our dowel rods and a nice piece of wood. And you would think that, you know, okay, well, that's gonna fall, that's gonna break, but you know, it's been over a year now, and we're still going strong with some nice super glue, duct tape, and extra support there. This guy lost his paddles the other day. The blue, I mean, everybody knows it's water. Everybody can see that it's water because it's blue, but those clear kits, you know, those like woodland scenic kits and stuff, you know, I want to do clear so it looks nice and all that, but man, I'm just terrible at them. Let's just be honest. I mean, I just suck at them. So I haven't gone that direction yet. That's on the list of things to be improved. Right now, it's literally just, you know, just the tabletop. Back to the structure. This is on a table. You can see it's a very solid table. There's the rolls of all the extra stuff that I told you about. This is a small wooden table here, and that is another table. So you can see here, 2 tables, and then this is the extension right here that we just added on. So everything used to come to a stop here, and that's why the finish line was there. Boom, we hit the tires right here, where now we have the extension where it just looks like weeds are growing on the dirt road there, and the tires are all the way down here, which, I mean, really, nobody uses the tires too much now, so they don't make it too far unless they're really, really fast. Sorry about the shadow there, just trying to get an overlook of everything. As far as the Hot Wheels are concerned, I mean, we've got all the Batman is up here. We've got our trucks are up there. All of our signs sit up there on the ledge. We just found this. It's at a yard sale for like $5. And I was like, I can fit 2 fire trucks in there. And just so happens that I could fit all the fire that we have inside that. Now this was another $5 at a yard sale. And thought I had more room than what I did. As you can see, it's pretty crowded there on the NASCAR truck series. But, you know, just trying to divide stuff up. These guys are awesome. I love these things. But getting these guys to go down the hill without every single one of them racing is difficult. So still working on that. There's the serial, there's the other Batman cars that we haven't messed with yet. We go under the table here, and I mean, we've got another box. Oh, we use all these. You can probably see some on there that you've seen recently. You know, there's some new ones on in there like this. We just found this guy, but you know, a lot of vans in there. And then back there is, let me go around here. This is probably the largest collection that we have. Oh my, there's those from a previous track. All that is the Beast series, and there's no duplicates down there. It's just every single Beast that we found, and yeah, they're huge. It's just a massive collection there. Got a pit crew here. I wanted to have a pit, and I wanted to have like the pit stop come like right here. They come off of turn 1, they go down turn 2, and then like if they veer off right here, it like takes them into the pit. But that would consist of me having to make modifications here, and I just don't know if I'm willing to take that risk right now. That's something that's definitely in the making. We're gonna turn around here to this nice structure that we have here. That's our NASCAR that we're working on now. Trash trucks, all the extra NASCAR that didn't qualify, duplicate numbers, brands, everything. There's all the buses. There's the full chess collection. You know, there's what my daughter just worked on, racing her roller coaster pieces through, well, yes, a brick. So you never know down here. Just about anything can happen. Semis, big collection now of semis. You know, if you like the first 18-wheeler race, you're really going to like what we have in store coming up for the next one. We got lots of new ones that we got at the flea market that just simply need a trailer. Got these drag racers here. Up here is quite a mess, let's just be honest. Lots of random pieces. There's a black truck. We got a white truck as well. That's Kyle and I in the booth. We've got some random buildings that we got for our train table. Get those down. I like to collect these. This is what Kyle and I give the people when they tell us that they're expecting. You know, there's the girl, and then there's the blue one up there for the boy, and we stock up on those, and that's the gift that we give the people. There's the dirt from the tractor race. We got all kinds. Let's see what we got going on in this bucket here. I mean, all kinds of goodies. Yes, it is a makeup brush. This thing is, I will say, almost vital. Because if you watch our races early on, you watch the very first time we did this stuff down the track, this wasn't here, and it was just like a dip, and cars would come around, we were just having crash after crash. I mean, you think the crashes are bad now. It was terrible. So we put down this gravel, charcoal stuff right here, and then every once in a while you get it to where you have a crash, and you hear it. There's some piece, I mean, right there's some more piece, see all that? And this makeup brush comes in and just so every few laps, definitely every race, we take this all the way down, all the way around, and sometimes it falls off down there. This is why we come down here and we see this in turns 3 and 4. We got all this debris everywhere. That's from the cleaning of it and the interesting wrecks that we have. Another thing down here, I found these bushes, very expensive. Found out that they're from Europe. So, man, I got this whole roll and wound them, good to go. It was normally 20 bucks. I got it for like $7. I go back to get some more, and they're just super outrageous prices because they have to be imported, etc. So he tells me, he says, go to the Dollar Tree and get these sponges and cut them in half. So see here, we got these green sponges here, and pretty much we put them together, as you can see, and we just, you know, cut them in strips that were the same height and added some paint. So we tried to make them the same color as these. You know, you can tell the difference, especially if you're kind of OCD like me, you know what's going on. But to somebody who's watching the race, trying to watch the finish line to see who's going to cross first, we know their bushes, we know what's up. So, you know, not too stressful there about that. Haven't mentioned the light yet. The light turns around, has this nice glare on that direction so that the light kind of tries to balance and even out so you can see what's going on. What's a room without a trash can, huh? More houses up here for Kyle and what he's got going on. And then we've got these are our celebration pieces. That's our smoke for crashes. Got cones. These are our Lego people with the fire, in case we have a fire. We've got replacement lights for the track. The ice for the, I mean, literally this ice just sits here all year except for the Christmas special. And then there's a pedestrian in there that we're trying to work on a pedestrian special with it. Yeah, we've got more than one. We've got 6 or 7, but we're working on that at the moment. What do we got inside this nice air filter box? Oh, yeah, those are our trailers that we're working on. As you can probably tell, we're trying to do it, but these trailers aren't going too far. Even this guy didn't even get into turn 1, and I just took one off the track earlier, and he didn't get out of turn 2, so we're having some difficulties there. But just wanted to give you an overview of the track, let you know how we set things up. We're pretty, this is on a budget here, you know. We're not getting 3, 4, 5 million views. We're not even getting 1,000 sometimes. So, you know, on average, a video is going to get anywhere from 100 to 150 views on a, you know, when it's released. So, electric trains, Roundhouse Electric Trains Incorporated, Louisville, Kentucky. You get a lot of stuff there. Talk to them on Facebook. They've got a store. They can ship it to you. A lot of the stuff that we get comes from them. Very inexpensive. You know, they're the ones that came up with this idea as far as doing this. You know, this is just different duct tape right here. So Kevin is the owner of the business. Just really nice working with them and making sure that this is a possibility here. Got some more trucks up here. These are all our pickup trucks for the pickup truck race, and a memory card, of course. Gotta work the camera. So right now what we have is this chair that my daughter stands on. You probably, if you watch NASCAR Race 1, you can go back and see her hand actually gets in the video, but she stands there on the chair. I get in position. The cars are all lined up, ready to go. She hits the button, and they take off down the track, and that's it. And then she goes back to playing and does her thing, and then I call her back, and she hits the button, and you know what? I don't think she likes to do it, honestly. You know, she's like, do we have to go down there and do that? But the moment we get down here and she starts playing Hot Wheels, she's like, you know, can we do another race? Are we doing 2 or 3 races tonight? I was like, no, we're just doing 1. So, but just giving you guys a brief summary, little behind the scenes tour here. And I know nothing fantastic, nothing amazing. There's, of course, our fire and EMS and our let's say newscast on the scene here, but again, just simple stuff, maybe stuff you guys didn't know. See some finer details like our Lego lights that we have, you know, just small things that maybe you weren't thinking about, maybe you never saw before. Questions for us, put it in the comment section. Love to answer your questions, see if we can help you out. Our track is one of the shorter tracks, we know, but you know, we get a lot of action on here. We try to mix it up with a different series behind this Hot Wheels flag, actually. It's like our whiteboard. We take this down. We have all this stuff written on the entire wall of the different stuff that we're doing, you know, 1980s cars versus 1990s, stuff of that nature. But at the same time, we know there's some hardcore IndyCar and NASCAR fans out there that want their stuff to be seen. So we're doing those series as well. So just, yeah, questions, comments, thoughts, write them down there in the comments section. Give us a like on the video, because if you give us a like, then that shows other people that, hey, the people that I follow, they like this, so maybe I'll like it too. But for now, from the top of the hill, I'm Michael. See you guys next race.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We'll see you next time.